Watch your tongue or have it cut from your head. Hail to the king, hail to the world.
We will begin with converting the local population. As well as suppressing any unrest. However, we must look to unite our eastern and western counties and provinces. So we'll declare war on the Emir of Toledo for our claims, which is pretty much surrounded. And we'll begin to besiege this settlement along the salient. Oh look, we can finally declare holy wars and crusades. Oh, I've gained a rival. This isn't great. We can't murder him, we've got no chance of murdering him. However, we've taken siege this settlement, so we'll head up to Toledo. We'll leave some besiegers stationed there, and the rest can engage with the enemy that's attacking one of my vassals. Alcides wiped the floor with them, and that was a swift victory. So we'll enforce our demands and leave him and his family in his capital B. However, we will demand them all to convert to Christianity, and if they don't, we will be going to war with them once more. And they have declined, so war it is. We can't revoke their title because we're in a truce, so we'll just try and imprison them, which they will flat out refuse. But we have reason to imprison them. We'll move our rally point to Malagon, raise our troops in anticipation. There it is, declaration of war. The Countess has arrived and has paid homage, wonderful. We'll sway this count over here. It appears they're mustering some units outside of the city walls. We're going to apprehend them before they get out of hand. And head back towards the city walls to continue the siege. And looks like there's a second, more successful flee attempt from the city, it seems. However, Rodrigo Alcides declared war, engaging with them. So, trappings of majesty. I don't need things to legitimize my rule. Get as pious as we can to help us convert Iberia to Christianity. Keep assaulting Toledo as best we can. Very well fortified, however. So they've managed to flee, so we're going to get to that other holding and engage with another unit of theirs. Oh, a truce from Cordoba at the same time, that's wonderful. Disband these units and can't revoke his title because we're in truce with him. That's fine, I'll just keep him locked up for now. Got 23 months, 2 years essentially. He wants to pay his ransom. You're going to jail because there you go. Now revoke his titles and execute him. He is from an important family, however, we do want to wipe him out eventually. With the rest, we can ransom perhaps. We'll execute her as well. That's another family member of the same family. Okay, so looks like I'll consider joining for Jerusalem, but if he starts threatening me with excommunication, I suppose I'll have to. So it looks like there's a peasant rabble forming at the same time. could be a coordinated attack. The peasant rebel could be working with the Fatimids to disrupt us from getting there. So we've got a perk for the diplomacy lifestyle. Pick up firm hand and then switch to the theology focus. Our son Salvador is ill and slow, just like his mama. Is he just like me? Okay, looks like I'm going to have to join this war. So I'll select a beneficiary for it. I'll appoint you. You are a guest of the Duke of Genoa, it seems. Yeah. However, he's part of my family, which I am head of, so it'll be prestigious for me. In the meantime, this is my niece, Countess Urraca, so we'll grant her some titles and modify her contract. So from all these titles, we're earning a high amount of taxation now. Oh look, we're about to catch some sort of whale. Let's see if we can get some cheap money for it. Scrolling down, we can demand payments, which is something that's exclusive to a particular perk that you pick up on the stewardship skill tree. Let's revoke his titles now. However, we can't let him live because he will absolutely despise us for us taking everything he's got. So he will be executed. Besides, it's his fault for not converting, and he's just going to be made an example of. Simple as. So burn him at the stake, and we will arrange a betrothal for my half sister with Raymond of Bourbon for his intelligence and breeding into the family. I can't invite him to court, which is a shame. Okay, so here we go. The rebellion has started, the Islamic rebellion. Oh, it's puny, so it failed to materialize. And at the same time, the crusade has been called. So this was mainly an effort to disrupt me, clearly, from helping my allies. Nevertheless, it was a swift victory, and that failed for them. We'll head eastwards. Oh no! Rodrigo de Vivar, El Cid Conquistador, is dead. What a disaster! Amid tensions have been simmering in Valencia, an angry mob named Rodrigo. It was thrown out of a window by an angry mob. Oh my word! Did that really happen to him? Like, I forgot how he died. I totally forgot how he died. Oh dear. What will we go for? Memorable public execution? Control level. Restore order in Valencia. Should we hunt them down? We're doing that to El Cid. Nah. We'll just restore order. That's what he would have wanted. We'll educate our second son. And we've captured Tobruk, as we needed somewhere to stay before we reached the Levantine coast. We're going to moor at Gaza for now. Going to be the head of the army in order to be recognized as a crusader or a monarch and a crusader. It appears enemy units have been spotted in the south, so we're going to anchor at Accra. And we got soldier of the cross straight away. We got the crusader trait, fantastic. Loads of prowess and martial arts, same faith opinion as well. Excellent. So we'll lay siege to a settlement in the interior of the Jordan area. who is a vassal that answers up to the Fatimids themselves. Captured that and will head south and RV with another siege along the Levantine coast in Jaffa. The enemy has been sighted in the north, however they are not engaging. We're continuing to head south. I will besiege Negev and hopefully plunder it. There's 6 months left on that siege. The enemy is beginning a long march south. We've formed an alliance with that Countess Araka, which is great. We will pick up pedagogy, which is good for our wards, like our son and heir, to pick up good traits and skills. The enemy is going to engage. They sent a unit to the east to flank us. However, they were too slow, and we were victorious. And it is my beneficiary on the throne of Jerusalem, which is fantastic. We could found a holy order. One thing, it's a shame that I can't pick which holy order. Like, it's pretty awesome that I get to have the Templars because I'm first, but Caltrava, the Order of Caltrava, for example, or Santiago or something, that would be more appropriate, really. We're going to go for our home county, so we don't lose our hegemony over them. It's a shame it's not Madrid for the time being, but we'll found the Holy Order and put them there then. Let's have a look. Oh, he wants to build some armor, and his skill is legendary and renowned. Yes, please. Can we convert him to our faith so he likes him more? So he likes us more. Demand convert. No, we've got no chance. Just have to sway him, I suppose. So here we can play as the King of Jerusalem. I'm going to decline. However, I'd love to do a campaign where I'm trying to create Utrecht. In the meantime, we will upgrade Valencia's infrastructure. Lesson in charity was this account. Let's make him generous. So one of our vassals, let's make him generous. It'll be less of a threat. Oh, we've got smallpox in the mist. Let's have a look. So we've sent for a physician, but she's rubbish, and he's worse. So we'll pick the rubbish one. That's his holy letter. My recent endeavors with the realm of theology have given me a greater appreciation of for God's representatives on earth. Trying to express some of these feelings, I will draft a letter to the King Bishop Alexander. I sit down with my friend Count Sancho. Together we craft a truly splendid letter highlighting His holiness. So we'll go for clear rationality, which gives us learning lifestyle plus 50 and opinion gain plus 20%. It's good having that friend in Count Sancho as well. Praise the Lord. Wonderful. Smallpox. And, oh, she managed to stop the smallpox outbreak, which is great. Looking eastwards then to Majorca and the Balearic Islands. We shall take them, as we're under threat to be raided from the coast by seafaring people. So let's put our letter from Pope Alexander on a pedestal in our court, so everyone can see how important we are and everyone knows how close to the Pope we are. We can create another artifact. Let's create a new crown for ourselves. We'll raise our troops along the eastern coast and head straight for the island of Mallorca. Let's impress the whole court with this crown. That's what we want to do. Oh, Count Sancho has arrived. Welcome. Take the knee, bend the knee. Thank you very much. Help yourself to some hors d'oeuvres. My troops are going to run into some resistance on the island, but it won't be a problem for them. It's merely a numbers game at that point. Ah, my Castilian mail is ready, and it is illustrious. Look at that. Prowess plus 12. Fantastic. So the rest of the units are fleeing the island. However, oh look, I have babies and the twins. A boy and a girl. Enforce the demands for Majorca. Thank you, and disband the troops. In the meantime, we must demand his conversion as well. It looks unlikely that he will, but he has. So that is a pleasant surprise. We won't have to attack him. Looks like making an example of people works. Let's marry off our daughter to gain an alliance. Could go for Croatia. I'd say Normandy's probably closest, and they're pretty fierce people, so we'll go for a marriage there with the Duke of Normandy, as he's only on the other side of France. So, looking at these three Islamic powers in the south, then somewhat of an eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Whoever's got the weakest alliances will go. I'll probably call on this Republic title of Cordoba. He's sort of not like a claimant. He's more of a caretaker role, really, as what he is as the Samir. So, Vulamir. If we vassalize him, he'll be simple. He'll probably very swiftly convert to Christianity, and we'll split all the other Islamic powers in the south there, disrupting their trade and various others means of whatever they do, disrupting their means. So we've raised our Knights Templar to join in the fray. We've captured and destroyed one of their smaller contingents and are now laying siege to Toledo. Ah, my crown is ready. Fantastic. Against prestige for that. In the meantime, let's have a look at Valencia. Perhaps we could hire. What's this lady in waiting? A lady in waiting is an assistant and companion to a queen or empress, attending to her every need fulfilling every within. Excellent. Let's get a couple of them. And also an architect afterwards. One thing I don't like is every time you pick something, it goes all the way up to the top. Devs, sorry, out, mate. So 9 months left on this infrastructure. And the siege went well, and we captured him straight away. Without getting our hands dirty. So disband the armies, demand the conversion, and we'll be on our way. So it's not actually likely that he will, but I think he will. Yeah, good. Next on the list is probably this guy. Look at that for a struggle clash. That's pretty good. Gotta take it while we can, eh? Call in all our allies for this. Duke of Normandy. Oh, King of Navarre's severely injured, and he's in a war of his own. We did call him the King of Aragon as well, though. He's our husband. We'll objectively always say yes. So, we have raised our troops in our southern provinces. Ah, a Knights Templar is already hired. Well, too bad. Oh, it says by the bottom. At the bottom. But we can hire them for ourselves and march them north as well. They have got allies that we now border that we can take out. To be fair, they're pretty small, their alliance. Oh, Republican education, Town Maven, 3 stars, Stewardship +3, Learning +3. So we'll get that. That'll be handy for us. So we're attacking Badajoz. Capital fall very swiftly. We'll march eastwards and help our allies, the Normans, take down Medellin. And this rather major river is quite the obstacle, so we've got to work around it. The enemy's sighting moving towards the capital now. Can we cut them off before they reach the destination or not? No, we failed. So rather than attacking them from the north and funneling ourselves around this major river, we will attack them from the east. However, it'll take a little bit more time. We have got time to get round. Our allies have decided to attack from the south, from the north simultaneously. Okay, this emir that's right by my capital wants a truce. I'll accept, because I do think there's a good chance one of my vassals will just gobble him up. He just get absolutely pummeled by everyone, and I don't expect him to live long. So, I've accepted. I can't murder him, but there's other ways around it. Exotic arms. Be gone with you, what tripe? And that's a victory. Force our demands and disband the army. We will grant Count Sancho a title, and as well as our son, he can have a title as well. Looks like Grenada is next on the menu. We just forcibly vassalize him. The King of Navarre is healed, which is great news. Poor young boy. He is scarred though. King of Aragon, come on then, my precious husband. So we will deploy the armies fairly close to the border. I'm counting on a holy order as the vanguard. Yep, they can go straight in there. Send them in. They are engaging too large of a force. However, my troops are on their way. They have allies as well in the west. That was a victory. And we're already in 6. Oh, renewed jihad. So looks like they can call jihads now. The Muslims can. So that's going to be difficult for us. We can upgrade our infrastructure in Valencia a little bit more. So let's give her a trade port. Goes into court. Demand is conversion, of course. The enemy are mustering around the south. Malaga. They're about to engage with the King of Barcelona's troops. King of Aragon's troops. He should have withdrawn, but he was greedy. So let's assault this. And there was a victory anyway, so. They belong to us now anyway. Demand his conversion. And for that, his daughter can just be released. Next on the list. I'm surprised that the King of Aragon hasn't attacked them already, but as the King of Aragon is the father to my child will inherit both realms, so I might as well declare war here and take his titles as well. And we'll call in all our allies and surround them so they've got nowhere to go. We'll call in our levies around the Madrid sort of area. We have got Knights Templar with us as well. Until we meet again, thank you very much. The Count's education is over. So the Knights Templar will engage with the enemy that's trying to flee the capital. Our enemies will sandwich them from the north. What's this? A betrothal with Navarra. I'll accept. We'll continue heading eastwards until we attack the enemy. Meanwhile, the lead army, the main army, will besiege the capital. Okay, that was a clean victory. So we'll continue besieging other settlements. And they should fall fairly soon. Victory. Captured his child. Enforced the demands. And now conversion time. At this point they should expect it coming. We'll grant him a vassal just to sweeten the deal. He is a Christian vassal we have granted. So if anything, he'll hopefully make life difficult for him. But he accepted anyway. He accepted God. Well, that means he will accept this ransom then. Sure, no problem. And we've also captured our rival, so we'll torture him. We've learnt King Sancho's got a dirty secret, so we'll blackmail him anyway. Even though he's our mate. And we'll execute our rival. As for Sancho, we will modify his contract, gain more taxes. As Salvador has all grown up. My son and heir has got 3 stars, skilled tactician. I'm happy with that. Okay, religious icon. That will help our conversion of our counties go faster. What's this? Ah, we've earned a cat from Cordoba. Wonderful. We'll call her Paws and we'll pet her, and hopefully she will loosen us and our stress off a little bit. So we'll switch back to stewardship and focus on income as well. And pick off these 2 emirs right on the coast of the Algarve here. We can go in one war for them both, I guess. As well as Bayer will take over that. One strong emir, reduced to 1 county, and will be reduced to nothing. We'll go for the struggle clash then, because it's fairly cheap. We'll raise the troops in the north and march them south. Can we bring in some holy orders? No, we don't have enough piety. I was gonna flank him with the holy order. So what do you want? You want funds? Okay, yeah, sure. Arrange a betrothal. My daughter with the King of Croatia's son. I'll accept. Okay, we didn't capture the ruler, unfortunately. However, we'll split our units now and capture both of these settlements now. Gain another perk fairly quickly, so we'll gain Herogeld, battle tax contribution plus 10%. Fairly good, that. Okay, victory in the south. We'll finish them off. Blessed be God. Good lads, they've converted. It's just terrible misunderstanding. Oh dear. Sway schemes can always backfire. We need a new spy master, and we have the perfect man for the job because he is our friend. And victory in that last county there. Disband all our troops. So looking at this Iberian struggle, how can we end it? I want to do Valencian dominance rather than status quo. So looking here, we need every county to be Catholic and Castilian in Valencia. So rather than doing that, what I'll do is change my domain capital to be Castile. That way everyone will be Castilian and Catholic. No one has to convert everyone. Look, everyone's Castilian there. So we will disinherit all the other sons of mine. That way the realm won't split. Akatana's getting pretty big. This guy's inherited Jerusalem, and Aragon is helping Jerusalem in the east there. So, should we gobble up Barcelona? Vassalize him, as we do need all of Iberia after all. Okay, so the Duke of Normandy has been called in, as well as the King of Croatia. What's this? Count Sad's friendship. Yeah, we'll keep friends with our counts. So we'll raise our armies in the north. And oh, actually, no. Looks like they're besieging us. Our army will never get there in time, so instead we'll raise them in the west here, much closer. Get rid of this rally point. That way they've come to us and they've managed to escape. Regardless, we'll continue attacking them. They've managed to destroy our units. I don't know why there's no men-at-arms or knights, just levies. Weird. However, the Normans have arrived. We'll also call him King Sancho because he's close by. They're beginning to besiege my capital. We do have a perk, detailed ledgers, Republican vassal plus 15% tax. Nice. We're raising more troops now. And we're going to surround the enemy from all sides. What's going on here? Little language. Oh, that will be handy, learning my language. Thank you very much. Our army has destroyed theirs, so now we will move towards Barcelona. Oh, we can pet our cat. Stress levels. And begin besieging the area. We are getting raided from the Canaries. Purchase a truce. Another one. It's an awful lot of money, but I'm going to attack you next, so no. He's actually at war with Barcelona himself now. So we'll probably inherit that war. Yep, we've inherited the war. That's fine. We will destroy him and then come after his domains. Ransom these characters. Oh, wait. This guy might be a good fighter. Let's recruit him. about to attack the enemy forces. March straight to the capital. Looks like I'm at war with my own vassal. Oh, my daughter's grown up. 10 days left of the siege. And an easy victory. Force demands. Made a lot of money from this guy. And we will use up this Kingdom of Aragon now because he's not doing anything with it. Can you become my vassal? Let's see if we can lower the obligations. Yes, we can. So, welcome to the Kingdom of Valencia, husband. And now we will go for this chap who we've absolutely destroyed, who's got no troops to his name. Somebody sees this county. Alright, 30% already. And merely a couple months. Victory already. Let's get him to convert. And looks like he's likely to convert. Surprising. So let's invite some claimants for this. Call to war. So Normandy wants me to go to war. Okay. So we'll use that to go to war for ourselves. Can we get a claim on Navarra? Yes, we can. Oh, that's good. We didn't need to invite those claimants. So let's go to war. Just for Navarra's fine. Although Jerusalem would be nice, it would just get in the way, wouldn't it? Having to get all that. Okay, so that's what the war in the north looks like with Normandy. We'll call in. If we call in Croatia, they're right on the other side of the Med. They can apprehend the enemy and intercept them, I suppose. In the meantime, I'll just raise my troops here and attack the war target. It's going to take Jerusalem a long time to get over here. And it's going to be expensive for them. So the first settlement is going down. Oh, they've won that war in the north. That's great. Another war that seems to be going fairly swiftly. What's this? Duke Ramon. Welcome, welcome. You just came to my court. I have another perk. This is my domain of war profiteer. War profiteer, plus 10% taxes while I'm at war. So it looks like the Jerusalemites have arrived, and they're taking back one of their possessions that I have occupied since the war began. It's now going to switch hands again, as we're going to fight for it once again. Did I just see Akatan implode? Oh, that's nasty. Oh, I've got a dopey cat now. My cat's getting old. That's it. Okay, so now just play the waiting game. We'll just guard them. Oh, hang on. They haven't left the peninsula, so we'll just follow them around, smashing them up, making sure they don't disrupt us too much. There's another contingent we're going to try and capture, but they've moved far too fast for us. We're going to attack the enemy here. Oh, one of my commanders is injured. One of my knights. Hopefully he'll survive. There's a lot of wars going on in the north here between my vassals. Ah, the twins have become 18 years old. We're all grown up. So that's victory, and now I hold the entirety of the peninsula. Pet my cat. Good kitty. So as previously stated, I'm going to make this my primary title now. And to unite the Spanish throne as well, we need to get high tribal authority. So we need royal prerogative, which is that, in order to unite the Spanish thrones. Sway scheme. It's not really worth 90 gold, although I do have a lot of money. I'll get my son to educate my granddaughters as I'm getting old and want him to start making a name for himself. He's going to be taking over soon to get faithful troops because it's lower maintenance per dread, and I have 71 dread, so that's lots of money. Translated at. There he is. He's inheriting everything still, which is great. France has been completely partitioned. We need a new steward. Duke of Barcelona's worked his way up. The Duchess of Asturias has paid it homage, which is excellent. And we can carry on converting areas here in the middle of Spain. Gift giver. Thank you, pause, my fair lady. I'm going to attempt suicide to get this ball rolling. An unfitting end to such a great monarch, but we need to keep playing. Okay, Queen Teresa of Castile has found peace at 53 years of age. And we'll go for Shadow of Fame. Dusk, probably, because of the stress gain is less and we're already pretty stressed out. So we are martial focused. I do want to switch to piety eventually, but I think that because we're young and everyone's against us, we need to make sure that we have enough perks to defend ourselves, essentially. So I'm going to move the capital back to Burgos and start upgrading the walls and towers and defenses of the realm. As well as I'm going to send my marshal over there to quell any dissidents. I found myself a lovely wife, and I've gained an alliance with the Duke of Capua in Italy. So I'm going to try and romance her now. I'm singing her a love ballad, and hopefully we'll get somewhere. We need to hold the Kingdom of Castile for 5 years, minimum as well. And each county to be Catholic and Castilian, which that was only 6 out of 7, so that's fine. It's only one culture to change the culture in one county. We'll plan a feast, host a massive feast, as we are a new ruler, so this will cheer everybody up and appease some vassals. We'll hire some experienced mercenary guards and probably a mountaineer. Looks like we're going to need them both. Our honorary guest and our we'll befriend someone as well as have a guest. So we'll befriend the Duke of Portugal, who's an Andalusian, and we'll go for an honorary guest as well. We'll go for the maximum number of courses to gain the maximum number of prestige and opinion gain, fandangle, everything fandangle, and then we'll just on the way home we'll just wander around the south of the country, visiting the sites in Toledo, Cordoba, Granada, and further south over in Arcos. Could pick up Lugo and up here near Santiago somewhere, wherever it is. Coruna. 61 days, no, okay. I wonder if it came from Burgos. No, doesn't work. Okay. Apply that. That'll do. And hopefully we'll have a great feast. Show the counting. Thank you. Take a knee. So we will convert the culture over in Olmedo to Castilian. The celebration went well, got some prestige and opinion gain, but it wasn't anything special. So cruising around Granada, someone demanded a duel, which just ignored because I'm like the king and stuff, and headed back north. Gained the envelopment trait, which is pretty good for wars. Though I'm fairly peaceful leader. I don't need any wars. Although it'd be nice to break up north into Akatan. Oh, let's pick up military engineer, help with sieges. Oh wow, we've also gained a book that gives us 20% monthly lifestyle experience. Nice. Castilian Art of Strategy. I'll put that up in my court so everyone can see. My wife is pregnant. Jolly good. My daughter. Let's see if we can make her become temperate or zealous. See if that helps. No, it just ended up stressing me out instead, which isn't great. I'll just ignore the stress and try and work through it. So we'll hire a court tutor. An alliance. Count Remedo of Monterrey. Excellent. Like father, like son. Arrange a betrothal with Wales. No, I don't need anything with Wales at the moment. It's too far away anyway. A new son and heir. Ramiro. We are learning focus for you, so you can help convert the realm to Christianity, and we can get that achievement. Okay, the conversion is going great. The start of this video, pretty much all of the south was green, different shades. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I have found a soulmate within my arranged marriage wife. What are the chances of that? Brilliant. Look at me. There's a new caliph established. Okay. And there's also an independence faction forming, which we've got to be careful about. My daughter's become of age. How wonderful. We will build some farms and fields around the capital. What's this? Let's treat our court tutor. Let's give him a little bit of a reward. My son's gonna trait pensive, which is great. It's good for learning. focused characters. And I've learned the language. Excellent. I've learned the verbal language. Brilliant. More people are going to like me. And somewhere they've called for another crusade, which I'm going to try my best to ignore. Okay, we can end the Iberian struggle now. It is time for a strong leader to finally drag this peninsula from the mire of war and division. Iberia will be united under a Catholic king flying a Castilian banner. 10,000 renown unlocks Empire of Hispania. You get the nickname Conquistador. Awesome. Castilian dominance. For too long, the Iberian peoples have suffered at the hands of Moorish invaders. Today, we will restore the hope that the rightful heirs of Rome lost centuries ago. There is now no other realm that can truly conquer Castilian dominance in the Iberia. All the priests and the settlers who bring word of God and the Castilian civilization to its villages. All that remains is to declare victory, having to decide how to proceed with our rule. Cultural hostility, domination hostility, so that gives us faith, opinion minus as well. So probably settlement of this peninsula will be the focus, will be our focus probably. Yeah, legacy, okay. So what's this? Prestigious development, gain 150 prestige, and potentially attract guests when building a city holding. Nice. Expand city's decision, enables you to increase the number of buildings. Nice. That's a good one as well. I can't wait to try that out. Have a look. Expand cities. All these holdings get an extra building slot. That's awesome. Should make Hispania now. We should be waiting for achievement. There it is. Iberian hostilities. End the Iberian struggle through means of force. And that is a DLC trophy. In a circle. That's one of the new ones from the Iranian intermezzo, isn't it? Might try that. See how that fares. Or... oh, we've unlocked some here. A tradition. That gives us monthly learning experience, which that's pretty handy for converting an entire country. So let's create the Empire of Hispania. Excellent. Sibling rivalry, and that's not a DLC trophy. You can get that with a vanilla game. Thank you everyone for watching.
There's a taste of